So the September 2025 Visa Bulletin is out. And in this video, I'll share with you some predictions, some anticipations, and exactly what's happening as we are coming to the end of the fiscal year. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Immigration Channel. In this video, like we do every single month, I will break down the Visa Bulletin for September 2025. There's been not too many changes from the previous month where we've seen some retrogression, some disappointment, but this is the last Visa Bulletin before the beginning of the fiscal year. Important for us to understand what's happening and what is going to happen moving forward. So I will share with you my screen where we are summarizing the Visa Bulletin for you. I summarize it for you every single month. And you can see in red, we can see changes, and what is not in red is not changed. So if we are looking at the adjustment of status inside the United States, employment-based preference, the Immigration Service confirmed that it will continue to use the final action dates to determine the filing eligibility. If you're filing for a family-based petition inside the United States, USCIS confirmed that they're going to use the dates for filing chart, which is a little bit faster to file adjustments inside the United States. So what are some of the highlights of this Visa Bulletin? And remember, the last Visa Bulletin before the fiscal year starts. So again, on the employment side, no changes at all on the final action dates and the dates of filing. The Visa Bulletin contains important note that says that the visa office expects to reach the numbers, the annual limit for most employment-based categories during this month, which we are recording this in August and September, which means that no more visas available. When this will occur, categories will become unavailable and no visas will be issued. So we predict maybe EB3 other workers will become unavailable next month, or maybe even the regular EB3. It's hard to say, but as I said, because it's the last Visa Bulletin before the end of the month, you're not going to see too much movement in the visas. On the family-sponsored final action date, there's been some advancement. You can see F2B unmarried sons and daughters. F2B Mexico advanced by 3 months to April 1st, 2007. F2B Philippines advanced by 2.3 weeks to May 1st, 2012. F3 married sons and daughters of U.S. citizens. F3 Philippines advanced by 5 months to May 1st, 2004. Dates for filing advanced. F2A spouses and children of permanent residents. F2A all countries advanced by 2 months to June 1st, 2025. That's really helpful for some of you who are married green card holders, and that's slight movement for adjustments. F3 married sons and daughters of U.S. citizens. F3 advanced by 5 months to May 1st, 2005. So some modest advancements in the family-based categories, but nothing at all in the employment-based. So before we are jumping inside the charts, like I do every single month, we'll give you some predictions as well. Remember, guys, if you're watching my video right now, but you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so right now. Click the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And also give us a big like so YouTube will be able to show this video to more people just like you. As always, if you need help with your immigration matters, send me a text 619-483-4549 or go to www.immigrationsap.com. Leave your details, and then one of our team members will contact you ASAP. Now, let's go back into the video. So let's look at the final action dates for employment-based preference. Again, no changes from August at all. I'm not going to speak too much on the chart because you can go back to my August Visa Bulletin video, which is very detailed, and it has also analyses of the different employment-based categories. But for this particular video, I definitely want to tell you guys that EB1 remains current for the rest of the world, and it will continue so through October, but we don't know if it will stay current in 2026. What it means for you guys, if you're thinking about applying for a self-petition, you need to do this now, because EB1 has been current for the past several years. It is still fairly okay for a country like China, where it's in November 15 to 2022, about 3.5 year wait. And India, also February 15, 2022, it's about 3.5 years wait, which is still very good for somebody from India who is facing challenges when applying for employment base. 10 years, 12 years, 3.5, 4 years is not that bad compared to other categories. So EB1 is a very, very important category. It will continue to stay popular. And if you feel that you qualify, you need to act on this category like right now. EB2, no changes from last month. Again, all other countries, September 1st, 2023, which is still a change. So EB2 India will remain at January 1st, 2013. EB2 China, December 15, 2020. Just something about EB3, not too much movement. I think it's going to become unavailable in October. So be patient if you are EB3, a skilled or unskilled worker. Maybe look for other ways to file if you're eligible for EB2, try to upgrade, or just be patient. But like I said, EB3 will remain April 1st, 2023. Philippines is at February 8, 2023, and December 1st, 2020 for China for EB3. EB3 other workers, India remains at May 22nd, 2013. China is May 1st, 2017, and EB3 other countries is July 8, 2021. EB4 religious workers still unavailable. It's been away like this for several months, and I think EB3 will be like that next month. EB5 India is November 15, 2019. EB5 China December 8, 2015, and all other countries remain current. So again, EB5 is another good option. In addition to EB1, if you don't qualify for EB1, it's a good way for you to get a green card without a job offer, without an employer. Nothing has changed on this chart. If you want to get full analysis, go back to my August video. Now let's look at dates for filing. Employment-based. Employment-based dates for filing, no change from last month, so we're not going to spend time on this. You can go back to my August video and you'll see it there. So employment-based, dates for filing, no change. Chart is completely unmarked, and yeah, it's too bad. Final action dates for family-sponsored cases, according to the Department of State, the following final action dates will apply. F1, unmarried sons and daughters. F1 Mexico remains the same, April 22nd, 2005. F1 Philippines remain at July 15, 2012. F1 all other countries remain at July 15, 2016. F2A spouses and children of permanent residents. F2A Mexico will remain at February 1st, 2022. F2A all other countries is at September 1st, 2022. Now you'll see that there's been some movements on the dates of filing, but on the final action date, it is where it is. F2B, unmarried sons and daughters. That's where we see the biggest movement in this September visa bulletin. F2B Mexico will advance by 3 months to April 1st, 2007. F2B Philippines will advance by 2.3 weeks to May 1st, 2012. And F2B all other countries is still October 15, 2016. F3 married sons and daughters of U.S. citizens. F3 Mexico will remain at February 1st, 2001. F3 Philippines will advance by 5 months to May 1st, 2004. F3 all other countries will remain August 1st, 2011. So, 5 months for the Philippines is really not bad. And again, every visa bulletin, we have one country that gets a nice push, and this time the Philippines. F4 brothers and sisters of U.S. citizens, no change. Mexico is in March 15, 2001. Philippines, January 1st, 2006. India will remain November 1st, 2006. F4 other countries remain at January 1st, 2008. As you can see from the chart, our biggest winners here is F2B Mexico, F2B Philippines, F3 the Philippines. In the dates for filing chart, we have a little bit better positioning for F2A. F1 remains the same, just like a previous month. F2A, all other countries will advance by 2 months to June 1st, 2025. A lot of people were waiting to file for their spouses, and now they'll be able to do it. F2B, unmarried sons and daughters. F2B Mexico will remain April 1st, 2008. F2B Philippines will remain October 1st, 2013. F2B, all other countries will remain at January 1st, 2017. F3, married sons and daughters of U.S. citizens. F3 Mexico, the same, June 15, 2001. F3, the Philippines will advance by 5 months to May 1st, 2005, which is, again, it's a big one for the Philippines. 5 months is not insignificant for visa bulletin terms, and I think it's important to note that it's going to continue to move in 2026. F4 brothers and sisters, no movement in the 2025 September visa bulletin. So you can see here the big winners we have is F2A, rest of the world. We now June 1st, 2025. China, June 1st, 2025. India, June 1st, 2025. Mexico, same. And the Philippines. And then we have F3 for for the Philippines to May 1st, 2005. The conclusion here is that for employment based, there's going to be no changes. And I think, the visa office in the note in this bulletin said that they're going to expect to reach the numbers in the employment base. So it's going to be no new numbers until October. Some of the categories in October might be unavailable as they start recalculate the visa bulletin for movement. Family based, we have advancement for Mexico, Philippines, and Philippines twice, both in the F2B and F3 categories. So I think overall, it was expected that we're not going to see too much movement, but I think that the consensus is that it is always the case at the end of the fiscal year that we run out of visas, and we know that the new fiscal year comes up, we're going to have more visas. We have reports that people are getting more interviews right now at embassies and consulates. We have delays in a lot of the African countries. We have more response and flow at countries like Colombia, Chile, Argentina, less movement for interviews in Nigeria, Kenya. I think we have clients also reporting from Cameroon, very slow movement in that part of the world. Obviously, Pakistan, Mumbai, they're moving in kind of like also slow pace. So again, it's all kind of connected because, when visas slow down and people are not eligible, even if the interviews are scheduled, officers cannot issue visas. So they also have to work on their side to decide, are they going to be requesting cases to come from MVC or wait a little bit longer? In any case, I think, I didn't expect too much from this visa bulletin. I mentioned it before. I'm very hopeful for October and other months moving forward, November, December, as we end the actual year. But be very hopeful. Again, EB3 categories, EB2, get ready for further movement in F2A categories for family members. And as always, I'm here for you guys. If you need help with your immigration matter, send me a text 619-483-4549 or go to www.immigrationsap.com. I'm traveling this week. That's why I have this different setup, but I still want to make videos for you. That's why I'm here. And thank you for being here from always, no matter where I am. Thanks. Share the video, and I'll see you in the next one.